It's me, Explorer Adam from the Dacia Duster Explorers, and I've been given the opportunity to have a little drive of the new Duster 2018 model. As you can see, it's a very snazzy vehicle. If you want to look around, it's a 360 video. It's been okay. It's a petrol version. It's got some really cool features that I like. The hill descent control was quite good on some very steep routes in Church Stretton, Shropshire. The auto stop start seems to be okay. I'm not too sure about this key. It's got some quite good features. If you walk up next to the car, it will automatically open. If you walk away from the car, it'll automatically lock. I had a problem with the starting the engine. There's a little button just here, and I've got my USB charger down here at the moment that was charging my cameras. We were at the bottom of a green lane, and I got up onto an angle ready to start the ascent up to the top of the hill, and the car wouldn't start. Read through the manual, tried to work out what was going on. It didn't say anything on the information display, which is, if I just turn it around, which is up here. At the moment it's saying press brake and start. It didn't say anything of that, it just said 0 miles per hour, because you can have different settings on here. And I could not get it to start. As soon as I unplugged that charger, it worked. I've since plugged the charger back in, and it's not failed since, so I'm not too sure what that was and why that was. Here you've got your air conditioning controls. You can turn the air conditioning off, and you can set it to the temperature that you want it to be. Fan speed and the angle. It's got a lovely little display down here. You've got the MediaNav, which is a much improved version of my MediaNav and my Duster. You've got this really cool feature. I'm not too sure if you can see this on screen, where you can see the tilt and angle. If you look on the Facebook feed, you'll see the pictures from this. All you've got to do is ask. You've got radio, DAB radio, phone settings. This is the top tier model, and it's the petrol version, because I haven't got the diesel version at the moment in this country. It's got auto lights, so the lights come on automatically when it gets dark. We've got a blind spot warning, where a little light lamps up on your wing mirrors when you've got a vehicle in your blind spot. What else we got? We've got the four-wheel drive settings down here, where on my 2015 Duster we used to have the wing mirror controls. The wing mirror controls are now over this side, the right hand side. You've got your settings for the display, and you've got the settings for your cruise control and speed limiter. Over on here on the stalk, you've got your windscreen wipers back and front, and you've also got your MediaNav stalk. Over on this side you've got all your lights and indicators, etc. You can scroll through the settings on your screen. And this particular one, the petrol one, says vehicle system's okay, which is good. Mileage, average MPG, current MPG, the range before you run out of petrol, for distance, trip distance, average speed, and you've also got a handy speedometer. Now you've got the speedometer on the right hand side, and you've got your rev counter on your left hand side, but just for coolness you can have a speedometer in the middle on the LCD display there. It's fantastic. You can turn your parking sensors off here. You've got the video cameras. You've got back, front, left and right, both positioned on the mirrors, which is great for finding out where the lines are. I usually have to ask my wife, have I parked straight? She'll get out to see if I'm within the lines, but with this you don't even need to get out of the car, you can just see whether you've got it in the right lines. What else to say? Lots of storage available. We've got a bit of a problem here with the narrowness of the place where I stick my legs to footwell. Here the centre console digs into my leg, and it's quite narrow. It feels like I'm sitting in a Ford Fiesta. It's a bit uncomfortable, but in general the car is fun. I think it's quite good, fantastic to drive. I can't make any complaints about the driving. I prefer the diesel version. You've got an armrest here, a much better armrest than the 2015 Duster. also got adjustment here to raise the centre of this seat. Also got up and down to lower the seat, and you've also got back and forth the seat. Plenty of space in the back per usual Duster standards. The cigarette lighter or 12-volt supply is on the opposite side in this car compared to the 2015 version. Your lights here, your microphone, not too sure what that is. Your passenger airbag signs and your seatbelt signs up here. Yeah, got a little mirror for the driver there, which is nice. Got a mirror up there. We've got, still learning. In the old car, you used to have, you had to hold your finger down. On this particular model, it goes up and down automatically on just one press, but it only does it on the driver's side. Go for getting your takeaways, McDonald's, etc. And that's about it is in this car. It looks very pretty. This is the difference between an Explorer's vehicle. The Dacia I had before felt more utilitarian, if that's the right how you say that word. While this feels a bit more posh. Would you really want to take it out in the green lanes? I don't know. We're debating both a gentleman that came to see me when I was showing people around about what happens if this fails to work, because obviously we had the power problem. Inside of here, you just slide it out, the key card. There's a key inside there, hidden inside there. That'll get you in one of the doors. I believe there's only one door that's got a key on it. Once you get in the door, there's a specific place down here on this tray with a little key on it. Just rest it on top of there, and that'll activate the car if the battery goes flat. So if the battery goes flat, you can still get in the car and you can still start the car. You just got to rest it on that point there. You've also got 4 buttons on here: unlock, lock, essential locking, lights, just turns lights on and off. So I'm going to do it now because I've got the engine running. And boot unlock. Doesn't spring the boot open like the picture, just unlocks the boot. So you can have all the 4 doors locked and then pop open the boot so no one can jump in your car while you're distracted at the back there. So all in all, yeah, I would definitely have one. I'd be a little bit more worried about it being on the green lanes, only because of the overall feel of it. But I've looked underneath and everything's more or less the same as what you'd expect in the 2015 Explorer's car, my car, or Merv's car, and anyone else's car in there from 2015, 2016 and 2017 backwards. It still looks pretty solid and sturdy, so I wouldn't have any problems with it on the green lanes. It's just inside looks so nice that you don't want to get it damaged or dirty. But yeah, this is the way it is. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's good. I wish I could afford one. I've still got 2 years left to pay on my Duster, and I don't want to part exchange my old Duster because it means a lot to me, all the things I've been doing in it. But once that's been paid for in 2 years' time, I will aim to get another one. So we'll see what happens in 2 years' time and what changes they've made. Because yeah, can't wait. But thank you for Dacia for lending me this, and I hope you guys get a chance to go out and take it for a test drive somewhere, because it's well worth a test drive. It's a different experience from 2015-2016. It feels very posh, but it still retains its value for money, and it still retains its sturdiness. The electric steering, I believe it's electric steering, is really smooth, buttery smooth. So the following videos, you will see just a tour of the outside of the car. I'm not in the greatest of places, but it's a bit windy. So yeah, have a look around the car, and I will see you soon. Thank you. So you just get into the car, on the seat belt, just leave the armrest there. I'll keep the armrest up for this. I'm in 2-wheel drive because we're just going on normal roads. And all we did to start the car is stop the gun. So I was navigating home. As you can hear there, it just auto locked. Now my Sandero step rate used to do that. Then I have my Duster and it didn't do that. This does it. It's a very nice car to drive. It's just as simple as my Duster. It's a petrol, so I'm not quite used to the gearing and whatnot. Well, it does seem to drink petrol. Obviously I believe that's expected because diesel tends to be quite good for mileage. You can see a little orange light up here, that's just telling me the airbag's on. Sorry, it's telling me the airbag's off, it's just checking to make sure that the airbag is working. How it's functioning. MediaNav's working fine, got my controls. It's a comfortable car to drive. For the money, it's fantastic. I'm not going to go into details about body roll and stuff, I'm just going to roll a little bit because it's, it's on high suspension. Remember, this is a car that, although this is a newer model, it's one that we can take over fields and things like that, and we need an extra bit of suspension. So just going to roll a little bit. It seem to roll as much as my old car, but I can live with that. But it's a lovely car nonetheless. If you're after a 2-wheel drive version of this, it's fantastic. If you want that little bit more luxury. What's there to the access models, the basic models. The layout's okay, it's just this bit here. I've got big legs, just rubbing my legs against them. I want a little bit more splayed out, like I'm having a baby. In general, I don't have any problems driving it. I'm just not the best of drivers myself anyway. Drives like a dream. I really want one, but then I have an affinity to my old Duster. Me and my old Duster, we're like that. You're not going to separate us easily. But I do like buying new cars, so I plan to buy one in a couple of years' time once I pay my bills off.